Hi everyone, Caroline Sabbah, clinical nutritionist at Vitality MD, coming to you from my very own kitchen. What about that new Canadian food guide? It is such a giant leap forward. It's so much more in alignment with the functional medicine approach that we have at Vitality MD. It now recommends what we call a plant-based diet. And a plant-based diet is not necessarily a strict vegetarian diet or a strict vegan diet, but it's a diet comprised mostly out of plants. It's a plentiful diet. So they've moved from a pyramid setting into a plate setting, which is so much more relatable and actionable. And now what that plate looks like is that half of that plate should be comprised of mostly vegetables and some fruits, and then a quarter of that plate should be your protein, which can come from a plant-based source or from an animal source, and the other quarter of that plate comes from whole grains. Now, what you have to remember is that those are general guidelines, and what we do differently at Vitality MD is that we adapt your dietary lifestyle to your unique needs. Another wonderful thing that comes out of that new food guide is that they are now putting emphasis in making water your drink of choice. They're also promoting wholesome foods, real food, and recommending that you really limit your intake of processed foods and of sugar. They now also talk about what we call healthy eating habits, which are really important to a healthy dietary lifestyle. And they talk about mindful eating. So mindful eating is all about making sure you're sitting down, that you're in a calm environment, that you're in touch with your hunger signals, that you take time to chew, and that you're not just sitting in front of the TV shoving down that food or in front of a computer. Those are really all important things. Now, there's some little details that we're not necessarily in touch with, or I shouldn't say in touch, but that we'd like to see some changes in, such as they're still promoting vegetable oils, which are highly processed, as being good sources of oils, and they're still vilifying certain saturated fats, which there are really good saturated fats out there, and that's about it. So if you had any question, please feel free to contact me in the clinic. I'd be happy to talk. Take care. Thanks for listening.